The use of elbow, wrist, and knee wraps have become very popular in the commercial gym setting, and it's been something that's been popular in the sport of powerlifting and strongman for decades and decades. While this is a great performance enhancement tool, I don't think anyone would argue that by putting wraps on your elbows, on your wrists, or on your knees, you're not going to lift less, you're definitely going to lift more. There has to be a cost-benefit ratio associated. If you are a novice or even an intermediate lifter, there's really no time, no place to be using wraps around the elbows, around the wrists, or around the knee. You just want to get as strong as possible, as raw as possible. Even for our power lifters that do use knee wraps predominantly and have wraps around their wrists as they do heavy benching, we try to keep them away from using these in their off seasons, but we do implement them we sprinkle them into programming for top-end working sets of the squat and the bench press. So when you put it around the wrist, we really want to be stabilizing the joint that goes into flexion and extension, this one right here. So you'll have a top wrap here, and it'll come up about halfway up the forearm. For the knees, they stabilize around the patella, actually causes a compression around the patella, but also compression of some of the tendons that come down from the quadriceps, from the backside of the hamstring, and even the gastrocnemius complex here. So by the addition of compression around these joints, we add elasticity into the chain, and we can really rebound quickly and effectively out of that bottom range of motion, especially in the squat. But again, it comes with a cost. Any type of compression, any alterations of the biomechanics or the insertion points of these key stabilizing musculature, it alters the way that our body can authentically stabilize, especially through something that's a little bit more complex, like a patellofemoral joint. So guys, use these if you're an advanced lifter, only on top-end working sets, and really a minimum viable dose is what we're looking at with the addition of any wraps across the body.